Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So by the title of the video, you already know what we're going to be kind of talking about today. But I did want to explain the products that I'm using before we get into the questions, the juicy parts, okay? So the acrylic that I'm using is from Dynamic Nail Supply, is the Vintage Nude. The brush size that I'm using is a size 12 Pana brush, 100% Kolinsky, you guys. Please make sure if you're ordering your brushes, you making sure that they are 100% Kolinsky. Now, this brush is in my Amazon storefront. So if you would like to go over and click the link and support your girl, that will be over there, as well as the no C curve taper square tips that I use in a lot of my videos. I love these tips. They do not have that deep C curve look to them. If you're one of those people like me who do not like that deep C curve when it comes to my tips, these are the tips to be getting. I'm also using my Mia Secret monomer that is also in my Amazon storefront. So these products, I will have the links for the products down into my description box if you guys would like to go over and purchase. And y'all, when it comes to Dynamic Nail Supply acrylic, for those who are watching are beginners or just now starting your journey, or just doing it because you want to do it for fun, or you just want to do your own nails, Dynamic Nail Supply acrylics are very, very good. And on top of that, they're affordable. So if you want to save a coin, go over to Dynamic Nail Supply and get you some of those acrylics, especially their nudes, you guys. I love their nudes. But let's get into the questions. So question number one is, how did I get into doing nails, or what made me want to do nails? Honestly, you guys, growing up, I did not see anybody of African descent doing nails. I'm just going to be honest. It's not to throw a race card out there or anything like that, but in my community where I stayed in Jackson, Mississippi, I did not see anybody doing nails that was of African descent. Um, Everyone that I seen or experienced doing nails were of Asian or Oriental descent. So I didn't think it was possible for someone like me or other people that I'm seeing now as I grow in my journey to do nails, because I just felt like it was not something possible for us to do. I've always saw us as factory workers, postmen, people who worked in nursing homes or nurses and things like that. I never really saw, or if it came to the beauty industry, we did hair. You know what I'm saying? We were bad when it came to doing hair. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't see that as a possibility growing up, going all the way back to there. Okay, so when I knew I wanted to do something in the beauty industry, but I just didn't know what. And I always ran from it. Like, I would start some classes and then I would feel like, oh, this is not for me. Everybody that's in there, I will always compare myself to the other person, which is totally wrong to do now that I am in my journey a lot more and I understand. I will always compare myself to the other person. So, um, fast forward to 2016, I had my last child. Thank God for that. And I was dealing with postpartum depression really, really, really bad. And at first, I was watching videos on how to braid hair, and I'm not too bad of a braider, but I was slow at braiding hair. And on top of that, I didn't like standing up on my feet for hours on end doing hair. And the people hair that I was doing for free. Wasn't nobody paying me to do no hair. Like, I don't know if it was that they didn't take me seriously or what, but they wasn't really paying me to do no hair. So, but um, one day I just fell into watching a video from Long Hair Pretty Nails, and I think I said her name right. She's on YouTube. She's a big YouTuber. And I just started watching her videos. And then as I started watching her videos, I was recommended. You know how YouTube recommend you to watch other people's videos, and I started watching Good Nails 32. And as I started watching Good Nails 32, I started watching this other YouTuber called Robin, and I just became fascinated with nails, especially from Get Nails 32 and Long Hair Pretty Nails. Long Hair Pretty Nails, I loved all her videos. Um, and I just got fascinated with it. I got super fascinated with it. I would wake up watching videos, go to bed watching videos, and eventually I went to Walmart, y'all. No lie. I went to Walmart and they had this dip powder kit. So I went to Walmart, went and purchased this dip powder kit, okay? And this was my first nail set. And it was like horrible, you guys. I literally did not know what I was doing at all, but I felt like I had myself into, not into, but I felt like I was onto something. Like, okay, now I feel like maybe this might be the road that I want to go by. So I continued to practice, and I practiced only on myself. When I had free time, I didn't broadcast it. I didn't let people know that I was doing nails. It was totally a secret. I honestly did not want anybody to know that I was doing nails because I knew I wasn't up to par. I knew that my work was not where I wanted to be. But as I continued to practice, I started seeing more and more improvements. I also started to see that I knew that this was probably the lane that I wanted to be in. But I watched videos faithfully. I always watch someone's videos. I went to bed watching videos. I went to bed practicing all the time. And it just kind of took on a life of its own. Now, when it came to what made me want to go public with doing nails, it was not something that I wanted to do. I'm gonna be honest with you. I continued to practice in 2018, 2019, and then in 2020, y'all, that's when things start really popping off for me. March of 2020, that's when things really started popping off. And honestly, y'all, I was so scared to do my first set of nails on somebody, and when I did, I knew they was jacked up. Like these nails right here, they're extra thick. Like my nails were extra thick. I knew it. It was times that I literally wanted to wake up in the middle of the night and call them over and let me fix it because I had been up watching videos on how to do shaping, how to do apply my acrylic better, all this stuff, and I wanted to fix their nails, but they was like, no, they look good. I like my nails. La 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 la. And I'm like, no, you don't really like them. You just telling me that. But they really did like their nails, and I'm like, okay. So it actually wasn't something that I just woke up one day and was like, boom, I'm gonna do nails. It kind of just fell into my lap. And I think sometimes we are we are gifted or given a talent and we run from it because like I said before, I always knew I wanted to be in the beauty industry some type of way. But because of, I guess, growing up and having so much doubt, I just stayed kind of in the lane of being in the medical field. And I never ventured off. But once I finally just had the courage enough to just say, let me give this a try, this is what happened for me. As you can see through the videos, I gradually started to get better. And there was so many times, y'all, I wanted to quit. So many times I felt like I wasn't good enough. I cried so many nights wondering what was I doing. Like so many times. But I had a lot of doubt, but I never gave up. I am a strong believer of, if I start something, I got to see it through. I got to freaking finish it. No matter if it's a bad outcome in the end, I always have to see it through. And so that was the thing when it came to doing nails. I had to see this whole process through. So for those who have asked me what made me start doing nails, what inspired me to do nails, it was just sheer just will of wanting to try something different. And if I believe if I didn't go through that whole postpartum depression thing and needed an outlet, I probably would have never found my true talent and my passion, which is nails. I really am so passionate when it comes to doing nails. And I think that's the thing about um, finding something that is either a job for you or a passion for you. A lot of beginner nail techs always say, I see a lot of people making a lot of money doing nails. I know you make a lot of money doing nails. And honestly, I spend a lot of money doing nails. Because for me, it's not about the money. I spend money on buying products, gel polishes, monomer, acrylic. I spend money on taking on these online classes that I do periodically. I take a few online classes, maybe once or twice a year, just to kind of, refresh myself or help sharpen up my craft and my skills. So honestly, it's always trying to invest in yourself. A lot of investing in yourself when you're trying to create or build something. So I honestly feel that if you're doing this just to make money, then you're going to get burnt out really, really quick. You're definitely going to get burnt out really, really quick because, yeah, the money is going to come in, but you're going to have to spend money on products. You're going to have to spend money on this and that. So, most of the time, you really don't see a profit. You can see a profit, but right now, because of how invested I am in growing and getting the skills and mastering what I can master, I see a profit, but I don't really see a profit because I'm always going back and investing in myself. So for me, nails right now is definitely just, I want to get better with it. I want to grow. And that's what I've been doing for the last 5, 6 years, but I only count like 2020 on to now. And basically because I was in the beginning. I never thought I'd be where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? I never thought I'll be doing what I'm doing. I really never thought that I would even go this far at all. I just thought I was going to just be doing my nails and that's it. And it would have been the end all to be all. And, it would just easily just fade into, the background. It'll be something that I do periodically when I felt like doing it. But now it's become something that I love and I'm very passionate about. So that is the answer to question number one. Question number two that I get a lot: do I ever have bad clients or customers? So let's define clients and customers. Clients are those that this is my definition when it comes to clients. So clients are those who literally have been with you. I'm not going to say in the beginning, but those who, if you say, hey, I had to raise my prices up $5 more, they have no issue with it. Those who will work with you, those who, what I'm saying, become accustomed to, hey, I'm not going to nobody else but you. You do have those clients that will not go anywhere else, get their nails done by anybody else. They don't care if they have to wait an extra week to get into your chair. Those are your clients. Those are the people that I say are clients. Um, Customers are those who you definitely, you'll see them periodically every now and again, and those will say, oh girl, I ain't had my nails done by nobody else but you, and you ain't seen them in 6 months. But when they come in, they look like they just popped off some nails, you know. You like, oh, okay then. Like I didn't even need all that extra, but hey, how you doing? Those are your customers. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna lose customers, and sometimes you'll lose clients. But see, those clients had turned into a customer because now either something you did or mistakenly did or whatever the case may be, or they just didn't feel you that week or that month or whatever. So clients and customers are different. Do I ever have bad customers? Yes, I do. Yeah, I have. I've had a few that I've had to block. I've had a few that I have had to, just totally ignore because honestly, they will literally get you to the point where you want to go off. And I'm just not trying to be that person. I'm really trying to grow and not be that vindictive person that I used to be back in the day. I'm not afraid to say I was vindictive as hell back in the day. I'm not trying to be her. I'm not really trying to be her. So, quick little story time. I had one client. This was probably in 2021. I believe, yeah, it was 2021. I had one client. She wanted her daughter, her two daughters, and her nails done. So I did her two daughters and herself. Mind you, I had to do a soak off on her because I don't do work on over other people's work because we all use different products, and I did not want her to have some type of allergic reaction to what I was using and what the previous person who did her nails was using. So I just told her, I was going to have to do a soak off. So for her and her two children, I charged her a flat fee of, I believe it was like 150 for all three. Um, After she paid for her last child, she inboxed me, was telling me that my prices was too steep, that it was way too much for her and her three and her two kids to get their nails done for 150. My work was good, but my prices was way too steep, and I informed her, well, if you would have went to the nail shop, how much would you have paid? Oh, I would have paid 130 for my nails and my toes to get done. I said, for one person or for all three of y'all? No, for one person. And it was like ding dong. Like I charged you 150 for all three of y'all. You telling me that you would have went to the shop? One person got your nails and your toes done for 130. Come on. So, she we went back and forth for a hot little minute, and then I had to put the pause on it and be like, okay, I totally understand that my services will no longer be needed in the near future. Have a blessed day. Now, when I say that, that is basically me saying, bitch, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Like, dead seriously. Like, what is you talking about? Like, seriously. So, I didn't do her nails or her children nails anymore. Fast forward to 2020, the end of 2022, or the beginning of 2023. She contacted me wanting to get her nails done and one of her daughter's nails done, and I was like, no, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, my services. I realized that my services was no longer needed. However, I can refer you to somebody. That's how I dealt with it. So yeah, I have had bad customer experiences before. I've had people that literally will come in and automatically when they come in, I don't like their vibe. Like I do their nails, but the whole vibe is off. Like I'm feeling like, yeah, you're not my type of customer, and you will get that. Like seriously, you will get that if you're one of those people like me. Like I feed off of people's energy and their vibes. It's weird. Um, but I cannot know you. As soon as I meet you, I'm like, yeah, I'm not feeling you. I'm not feeling you. I don't know why I'm not feeling you, but I'm not feeling you. So for me, a lot of the times when I do get clients, or customers like that. I'll do their nails that one time, but after that, I won't book them anymore because I just feel like their vibe is off. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like we're not going to be a good match. You know what I'm saying? So, not every customer or client that you come in contact with is going to be your customer or your client. And you have to understand that. I know a lot of people, as soon as they get into this industry, they just want to take any and everybody. But any and everybody does not deserve your services or do not deserve to sit in your chair or be in your presence because everybody's energy is not, you're not going to match well. It's just not. And it's not to be rude or mean, but just understand that every client is not going to be your client. It's not going to be your base. So just be mindful of that when it comes to starting clientele and building up your clientele. The next question that I am asked a lot, a lot is where do I get my products? So when I first started getting products, I always got my products from off of Amazon. Then I started to gradually go to different places, research different places, and I really like ordering from the smaller businesses versus ordering from Amazon. I still kind of order from Amazon, but I like Dynamic Nail Supply. I love their products. Their quality of products are amazing. So I run to try to follow and find smaller businesses now than I did in the beginning. Everything it was easier and accessible to just order whatever I needed off of Amazon. But now is Amazon, sometimes AliExpress, when I can get the stuff in, because sometimes AliExpress be tripping, like for real, on their shipping. Um, Sheen, I get a lot of my charms and things from off Sheen because they're pretty reasonable with their prices when it comes to the charms and things like that. Um, Dynamic Nail Supply, of course. I order from Young Nails. What else do I order from? I get like my glitters and things like that. I get those from Walmart, y'all. Like you don't even have to go and order these expensive glitters. Go to Walmart or Michaels or Walmart, and get your glitters. Those extra fine glitters that you're looking for, get those from off Walmart or Michaels, for real. What else do I get products from? Born Pretty. I have been off up in Born Pretty a little bit more. Um, oh, AC C8 nail supplies. I get my Cooper gel polish top coat from them. Um, it's a couple of other places. Like I really have gotten to the point I start to research and find other places that I can order the products from than Amazon. And then on top of that, sometimes Amazon be tripping. Like I'm one of those people. I lock my card up after I order some stuff. I want the stuff that I order automatically come on off so I can lock my card back up because Apple with this space stuff, they want to charge y'all asses extra money, and I'm not gonna be paying their ass no extra fucking money. I'm gonna try to pay that $1.99 or $2.99, and that's it. Like, for some reason, they like to pull extra money off your card, so I keep my card locked the hell up. So, and Amazon sometimes they want to wait days or weeks later to try to charge you, and I'm like, I ain't got time for that. So yeah, um, those are the three most frequently asked questions. I think I'm going to do probably a part two of other questions that are asked of me. I get questions all the time. I really do. I get a lot of questions all the time about products. Oh, gel polishes. I forgot to say where I get my gel polishes from. I get my gel polishes from one place, and that is dtk.com. You go on there, they have different gel polish brands. They have D&D, which is the most popular one. You even see D&D in nail shops when you go there. They have Gel XR, which is one that I'm starting to really love, a brand that I'm really starting to love. Um, what else? They have a couple of other brands. Kiara Sky, they have Kiara Sky products. They have they have a couple of different brands on there. OPI, if you like OPI, they're on there. So yeah, gel polishes. I mainly get all of my gel polishes from DTK. Gel polishes. I do have some eye gel polishes, but that's when I was running out on eye gel because eye gel be having some sales sometimes. But I haven't ordered from eye gel in a long time. So yeah, when it comes to your products or um just shop around when it comes to products. Shop around and see what fits you because you're going to really have to look and see what products really works for you. As an individual, you can watch other people in their journeys and all that good stuff, but you always have to figure out what works for you in your journey. Remember that we may be going down the same road, but the hills, the highways, and everything that we're going down are going to be different. You know what I'm saying? And we probably reach the same destination. You guys are not reach the same destination because our destinations are different too. Um, but remember, you have to figure out what works for you as an individual, not what works for you and everybody else. That's the basis the way I can explain it, not for you and everybody else. But yeah, so that is the gist of those three questions. I really, really enjoyed communicating with y'all throughout this entire video. Y'all got to see how I have been improving within my journey. I am using clips from my Android phone. I still use my Android phone. The iPhone that I'm using is only for content creation only. So yeah, I had to end up using my Android. So the pictures may be a little bit on the blurrier side, and I hope you guys can see what I'm talking about, how I grew throughout my journey. I really enjoyed doing this video. I really did. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I hope you guys learned something from watching me today. I am going to be using my airbrush. And I love this airbrush. I'm definitely going to do another video with me using my airbrush, and I'll talk more about that video. Talk more about the airbrush in that video. But I really just wanted to hit bases on questions that's asked of me frequently, ask questions that come to me all the time, so that other people can understand my path and where I'm at in my journey now. So yeah, I want to thank y'all for tuning in. Remember that practice does not make for perfection, but it does make for progress, as you can see in the clips of my videos, honey. I mean, in the clips of my this video. I have grown. I have grown so much. So practice does not make for perfection, but it does make for progress. And I'll talk to y'all in the next video. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for supporting me. And I will see y'all in the next video. Love y'all. Bye. it.